the obvious headline is because we like our stars, is Kylian Mbappe, and we could have turned this whole thing into, look, Mbappe and Erling Haaland eclipsed Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But of course, we're scared of the fanboys coming and trolling us and revealing ESPN's agenda against Cristiano and Messi because we love one and hate the other. No, we don't. Just to be avoidance of doubt, we like them both. However, let's just stick to this game. Let's stick to Mbappe. But I want to take a step back before that because Barcelona had been on a really good run in the league. Not so much, and I think in some ways that was deceptive because obviously you had the defeat to Sevilla in the Copa del Rey. Yeah. You had the debacle in the Super Cup. He made the decision to bring back Gerard Pique for this game. And I was thinking, man, the guy hasn't played in 3 months.
Crazy.
On the other hand, Araujo was out. What are you going to do? I know we're kind of second guessing here, but
play Mingueza. At least he's got more game time and more game fitness than Pique. And it's just, okay, maybe Koeman said to Pique, you're playing, no discussion. Or maybe Pique thought, you know what, I can handle this. I haven't played for 3 months, it doesn't matter. I'm Gerard Pique, I can do this. I can play against PSG. We're on a good run. PSG not playing well. They don't have Neymar, don't have Di Maria. They're not convincing at all. I was worried before the game. But if you're Pique, surely you can't think like this. You can't think, I'll be fine. Because you're not, and you were not.
I don't know. I'm not going to throw Koeman under the bus for this decision, or Pique under the bus for this decision, because ultimately there is a whole component of experience and emotion that plays into this. No, like I said, it would have been different if Araujo had been fit. Not that Araujo's the second coming of Beckenbauer, but he is what he is. He's better than Mingueza.
Yeah, of course.
What struck me about this game, though, was that the plan from Koeman, and you could hear him shouting it continuously, was he wanted that back line to defend further up the pitch, and maybe leave Ter Stegen to cope with the ball over the top and Mbappe. And I thought to some degree that probably makes sense because Moise Kean he's not slow, but he's Moise Kean. So I'd almost rather than allowing yourself to be compressed back. I know Mbappe can beat you many different ways.
Yeah.
The problem and the idea of the ball over the top wouldn't scare me as much, and I don't think that was the problem in this game.
No, but the high line is not just for ball over the top. How did the first goal come about and the third goal come about?
Yeah, that's
fullbacks.
Yeah.
If you have fullbacks who play really high against you and you have a high line and you can switch the play to find Kurzawa on the first goal and Florenzi on the third one, on the second one, then that's it.
I want to get into this some more because I think there's some misconceptions about Paris Saint-Germain, and I want to get more into obviously Barca, the rebuild, the fallout, all that. But I want to turn it back to Messi and Mbappe right now. There's that iconic picture, which I think was on the front page of L'Equipe, and I think everybody had it.
Pique pulling the shirt.
Yeah, pulling the shirt. What struck me about, obviously, Mbappe I thought was phenomenal. I wrote about this on the site. He showed a level of maturity, a level of leadership, a level of taking responsibility. Because, we often talk about leaders, but again, look at this Paris Saint-Germain team, right? And ask yourself, other than Marquinhos, who's a leader on this team?
Paredes is. Paredes has the personality for it.
He's got the personality, but I mean, you're still talking Paredes, right?
Yeah. No,
you still needed, without Neymar, you still needed Mbappe to step up, and he did. He also showed he was a bit street, because that altercation with Jordi Alba, right?
Yeah.
Jordi Alba, I'm going to sort of paraphrase. Jordi Alba calls him big-headed, and then Mbappe said, if we were on the street, I'd kill you. He says several times. And then Piqué comes in and says, hey, little man, who you going to kill? Who you going to kill, right? And then as they're walking away, Jordi Alba says something to the effect of,
like, you're still learning or something.
He's still a kid. He's still learning. Yeah. But I kind of like that appreciation. That,
But the risk was don't overplay it. Don't try to win this on your own because Neymar isn't there, because Di Maria isn't there, because a lot will rely on you and you have to own this game. But don't try to get the ball and then dribble past Dest and then Piqué and then Langley and then Ter Stegen and try to score. Because that's what he does usually in the league when Neymar isn't there. He tries to get the Neymar's role, like, give me the ball.
He tries to do everything.
And I'm going to go one-on-one all the time. No, and that's what I love the most about his performance. Not the 3 goals, not the maturity that you rightly pointed out. It's more like every decision-making was right. When to pass, when to dribble, when to accelerate, when to slow down. The finishing was great. But I thought, and that's what Pochettino said to him before the game, and like you, I wrote about it on the ESPN website.
My piece was better.
Maybe. Longer for sure. Don't overplay it. And I think that's where he was really good. He didn't overplay it.
The pass in, when I think Ter Stegen, let's not forget, made at least 2 absolutely world-class saves. That pass in where Icardi backheels it, and then I think Moise Kean, I think there's a deflection one. I mean, for Mbappe at full tilt, to see him so clearly. And also, let's give a little love to Maurito because
he was great.
He wouldn't have done the backheel, but the old Maurito wouldn't have done that.
He was great.
All right, let's finish this up on Messi because was it a disappearing act in the second half, or was it just like, what do you want me to do? Look at this rubbish around me.
That midfield, the fact that they were physically beaten up. They were physically beaten up by this PSG team. They could not get near them in that second half. I think there's a point where he gives almost a goal to Dembele, who misses out. He scores the penalty. He creates the penalty as well with that incredible ball for De Jong. There's a point where he can't do everything by his own. Not at 34. Not with the season he's having.
I think you have to accept that this was a Messi in great form. I think he had 8 goals in 7 games, something stupid like that, all of them from open play. But you can ride the Messi bus a lot, but you can't expect him to bail you out all the time.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.